Living with cerebral palsy for all of his 34 years, former corporate lawyer turned wine merchant Tony Seymour can now add award-winning writer to his list of achievements. As the Lowry's box office busting second run of War Horse galloped off stage for its final performance, at the extreme opposite end of the scale was Flow Salford, a short competitive showcase in the small studio theatre, looking at the best local work in the city right now, with the winner getting the backing of BBC and Lowry producers to put together a full-length show next year. For small companies, finding funding these days can feel like picking for scraps, but with this win, Seymour's Mermaid in the Gherkin Jar will be propelled from this intimate space to the very biggest of stages. His magical novel was turned into a physical theatre work incorporating dance, drama and comedy by Northern Rose, beating off strong competition from the likes of Salford's 1956 theatre. The hero of the piece, Christopher, also suffers with cerebral palsy, but finds solace in the discovery of a mischievous sprite in his cupboard at home.
I think it would be difficult to ask anybody with a disability and to say to them, would this give you any trouble? And if they were to say no, not at all, I suspect that they would be telling you fibs, because it really gets to the core of who you are.
The director of the BBC's Performing Arts Fund at Media City, Miriam O'Keefe, told Salford Online the piece had huge potential for development into a family show.
For families, children, young people, but also for their parents. The language and the way that they use their bodies and the storytelling was really beautiful. So I think that would translate to all ages.
I didn't want it to be seen as just something that could be seen by the disabled community. It has to entertain people, it has to make people laugh. If it is to get any message across, and that's the fact that everybody is different, everybody has stuff going on in their lives that, is going to take them down, and the importance is to just talk to people about it and not to hold it all in.
For Northern Rose and for this young writer, it's a chance to join the biggest theatre in the country on stage and to finally see their name in lights.